So we have more news to talk about. Good comedy, in other words. So Eamon Ryan was on an interview on RTE, on the radio, and he was in the studio, right? And you might be wondering, yeah, he was in the studio, right? What did he say? Was he asleep? Did he fall asleep? No, apparently he was awake. You know, he's I don't know who woke him up, but he's awake. He's awake. He was walking around. And he came along, right? He was in the interview, right? And his glasses must have steamed up or something like that. You know the way when you're in bed, you know, your glasses steam up. You know, you do that happens. It happens from time to again. But yeah, you know what? He didn't have an only cloth. Like here, for example, I have this for my phone. It's it's something. I got this specially for your phone. It's particularly for your phone. It was the same with your glasses. You have something. You have a special cloth for your glasses, or you have a cloth for your glasses. But apparently, no, that he didn't have one. He, again, too miserable. He couldn't be bothered. And before anybody says anything about camping, but again, you know what he used? Yeah, he went away. He was like, I have nothing, so I might as well use my face mask, even though I probably had it on my mouth. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna use it to clean my glasses with my face mask. While I'm talking about COVID and how it's spreading and X, Y, and Z, and everybody's gonna die, etc., etc., etc. Tony Houlihan's a legend. The country's amazing. I don't know what else he would make up, what bullshit he would make up. China's the good guys. That's literally nearly what he would nearly go on and say. But again, Eamon Ryan, like it's typical. You wouldn't get this comedy in a comedy show. If I went and put on the comedy channel, you get more laugh at these politicians, and you would laugh, or I would rather laugh at them than cry, because at the same time you want to cry that we actually have this fellow as head of the Green Party and as Minister for Transport. We have him a Minister for the Environment. We have him as a Minister, one of the big three, I suppose you could say. And we have him then, you nearly have to cry at the same time, saying, like, there's so much better people in the country who are more determined leaders than this. And, and again, just doing this, while he's talking about COVID, and doing it when he using his face mask to clean his glasses. It's just an example. And again, we could talk about the time he fell asleep and all that. And he fell asleep multiple times and all that. Again, through important house and bills. Through important bills, it wasn't house and bills, but through important bills that would affect every citizen in the country, he fell asleep. And he just, again, you would laugh and cry, and that's to be totally honest with you. You would laugh and cry.